snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review, and the book that I'm going to be reviewing is The Age of Miracles by Karen Thomson Walker. This is a YA book, and it's all about a world where time has started to slow down. Scientists have been noticing it gradually, but didn't think much of it, and then it's reached a point where time has got so expanded that our clocks are getting out of sync and our times are kind of wrong, because days are being stretched to longer and longer, and eventually weeks and months kind of all blur into one day. So basically it's a big problem for the world, because obviously if we have extended hours of daylight, then it never gets dark and we never get sleep, and people get cranky and people get problems, emotional problems. And then on the flip side, if we have hours and hours of dark, we have people who get depressed, the plants and flowers, they can't grow. We have a gravitational shift which happens, which kind of caused this, and that causes a lot of problems for the animals on the earth as well. And just, it's all about how people in this world start to deal with this problem and this crisis which is happening to the earth. And everyone obviously is in the same situation. No one knows what is happening, no one can predict what is going to happen, and it's a very up in the air kind of situation. And it's very exciting because a lot of people have ideas about how it will be really different, it will cause good things, and then on the flip side a lot of people are panicking, people are worrying, there's huge outcry against it, and people are running away and moving their houses, and everything is just very crazy and exciting. So we follow the storyline of a young girl called Julia. Julia is only young, she's still in school, and she is actually quite a dull character. Julia is 11 years old and she lives in a very harsh world. The reality of this world is absolutely terrifying, and things are going wrong left, right and centre. So everything is just going badly, and we see the story as it unfolds from her point of view. Now, she is actually a very interesting character because she's kind of a recluse and she doesn't really talk to many people. She has only one friend, and when that one friend ignores her, she's basically alone. So yeah, she's a very kind of lonely character, very isolated and very lonesome, and always a little bit upset, a bit depressed, a little bit down in the dumps she seems to be. I kind of got the vibe that she's actually a bit of a whiner. I didn't like her that much. I have to say, she was not my favourite character, and she kind of spoiled the essence of the story for me, because the fact that I didn't like her as a character meant that I didn't have enough basis in the story to really emote and feel when bad things happen to the characters or bad things happen to the people that they know. I just didn't get that emotionally entwined in the story because I couldn't connect on the same level as her character, and I just didn't feel like her character was well enough developed or interesting enough to captivate my attention, which was a real shame, because I feel like this story could have been absolutely wonderful, and I feel like the world and the whole idea of the world going into this disaster is actually really, really good, and I think that had the development been there, I think it would have been a really, really good read. However, personally I didn't think it was, and although the world is really interesting and very well described, and the events which are taking place are very well documented because she talks about the news and she brings in all these other aspects and these other people and what they think, I still couldn't get into this story enough to say that I liked it. It was okay, and I can't really say anything more about it without spoiling it, but it was okay. I didn't like it that much. This is actually Karen Thomson Walker's first book, so maybe if she releases future books it will actually be a lot better. But in my opinion, I liked the plot, but I didn't like the characters, and if you could separate the two, I would give the plot a lot more stars than I would give the characters, but because I have to rate them as one book, I only gave it a 2-star rating. I think that if you do like YA and you're happy with underdeveloped characters, or it doesn't bother you as much as it does me, then definitely check her out and check out the book, because it is an interesting story and it does have a strange conclusion, and the way that things end is very interesting, kind of a bit of a cliffhanger I suppose. But on the whole I would say that it wasn't my cup of tea. I definitely am interested to hear what you guys thought of it if you've read it, because like I say, it wasn't my personal favourite. But I am interested to see if you guys have other things that you would like to talk about that you did think were really good. So definitely leave me your comments down below, and as always I will check them out. Thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little